Assalamu alaikum. Hello everybody. Today inshallah we'll continue with the children of a new forest, page 30 till 32. Now as usual I put pages. This is page 30. Page 31 is just a picture, and here page 32. Now I want to make a quick revision. Here I have Heatherstone's cottage was in fire. Edward set aside their differences and helped them. He rescued Heatherstone's daughter. Edward was brave enough to put the fire out. Now, this means put fire out means stop the fire. Okay, he stopped the fire. Now this picture describes Edward. This is Edward come from the window, and this is Heatherstone's daughter, whose name is Patience, and he came and rescued her from the fire. You see here, this is the flame of fires. So here we have main points. Patience was carried to Oswald's cottage. Edward wanted to ride home immediately. Edward asked Oswald to visit Jacob soon if he can. Why? Because he had been ill. Here Jacob was ill, so Edward wanted Oswald to visit his friend Jacob. Heatherstone wanted to thank Edward for rescuing his daughter Patience, but Edward refused to meet him again. Why? Because Heatherstone was one of the king's enemy. Here, Carlos King. Okay. Now Edward returned back to his home with Humphrey's puppy, which was inside his coat. His arm was seriously burned. Edward's arm was seriously burned. Now the question is, can you give me a real similar story that happened in the past? When two enemies put their differences or set their differences aside and try to help each other. Okay, if not, I have one here. The great leader Salahuddin set aside his differences with Richard the Lionheart. Okay, how? Please give me the story, and if you give me the story, I will give you bonus. Okay. Again, the great leader Salahuddin set aside his differences with Richard the Lionheart. How Salahuddin helped Richard the Lionheart? Give me the story. I want the story, summary story. Okay, now chapter 4, Secretary to Mr. Heatherstone. Humphrey came out to meet Edward, but Humphrey was not pleasant. Why? Here, when Edward came and reached the cottage of Jacob, Humphrey came out to meet Edward, but Humphrey wasn't pleasant. He was sad. Why? Because Jacob didn't feel well. Edith and Alice were with Jacob. Jacob was about to die. The children stayed with Jacob all that day. Finally, Jacob died. So here we lost Jacob. So till now, thank you very much, and please don't forget to sum up chapter 3, and don't forget to make summary for Salahuddin and Richard Lionheart story. So please do it in order to take marks. Okay, so again, thank you very much and goodbye.